Grand Rising, wonderful souls, and welcome to Bronwen's Cove Tarot. I know this is a completely different setup, but I am, I'm not at home. I am hanging out with some friends, just helping them out while there is a sickness bug in the house. And I can't film in there. I don't want to get sick, so I'm in their car instead. I hope everyone is doing really, really well. This is a channel where we just kind of we check on what the energy is that's coming forward, and if it's confirmation and clarity on what is happening in your life, perfect. If it's not, then it's just entertainment, right? I don't have my bell with me today, so I'm just going to do my little ding-a-ling-a-ling, clap my hands. I hope everyone is doing super well. If you are new to this channel, it's really good to have you here. I know this setup is a bit weird, but it is what it is, right? If you are a returning subscriber, love you guys, soul family. And let's crack on and see what wants to come through. There's some sort of victory coming through. You've got the Six of Wands here. This could be a marriage, or it could just be an achievement, a victory. And then you have the Three of Cups. So there's a celebration of some sort. And let me see, what could this celebration be about, Spirit? I heard, unfortunately, it's not true. And as I heard that, I've pulled out the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. So the Wheel of Fortune in reverse is something that isn't fated, something that isn't destined, the void of any type of luck. There being a celebration, and the Knight of Swords. I don't know if somebody has been celebrating the fact that something didn't happen for someone else, or if this is almost like celebrating early. Someone may be celebrating early for something. You're being told not to celebrate early for something. I'm going to turn up the heat if I can, because I'm a little bit chilly. Okay, so we have the Wheel of Fortune here in reverse. This is interesting. Ever foreboding energy, huh? What do we need to know about this? The Moon's in reverse as well. Okay, so this is something that could be to do with family. I heard family court for someone. Know that my readings are entertainment purposes only. If stuff really does come up in the areas of law, finance, mental health, or physical health, and it really resonates with you, please ensure that you reach out to those who are qualified in those areas. I don't claim to be. Yeah, you've got the Five of Wands coming out here, and you've got Temperance. There's a need to stay very calm and very balanced in something, because either there is this energy of someone wanting to pretend to gift you something. It's like catfishing and going, this is for you, celebrate, you deserve this, what an achievement, only for underneath there to be some sort of fight energy or conflict energy or plan to trick. Or this is the energy of, actually, if you celebrate way too early, then you're going to realize that actually there's a lot that's going on underneath the surface, and you have to stay very chill about it. Okay, now let's put out this Five of Wands as well. Okay, who's this for? The Lovers. This is for a relationship. Interesting. Okay, so there may be a strain on either a new relationship or a relationship where you may have had some sort of rocky patches. The Ten of Wands is coming out with the Lovers, so this is to do with a romantic pairing. Let me put the Lovers down here. Yeah, there's some sort of argument that may have happened or that is coming to be, and you're being made aware of this. The Ten of Wands is not a bad card. I've always seen it as it's one of my favorite cards in the deck, simply because it does talk about challenges, but it talks about how the challenges are nearly over, or they are over. You have to get over this one hurdle, but once you get over this one hurdle, look what's waiting for you. Family, home, security, feeling, identity, I heard, permanence, flow. And I'm seeing like two people looking at each other and holding hands. It's like coming through a storm and sailing through it, and maybe the sails get a little bit battered and a little bit tattered, and it's scary at some points, but you get through that storm and you're not harmed, and you get to get into the harbour and get out of that boat and tie it up and then go and rest. And that's what I'm getting with this, is that there is going to be something that you may argue about, and it doesn't have to be you, take it as it resonates. There may be an argument of some sort that may put a strain on a relationship, a romantic relationship. However, I don't feel like this is going to be the end of the relationship. You've got Three of Swords coming out, so there's a lot of sadness coming through, or grief. There's grief coming out here. This may be a relationship from the past. This may be somebody here that is looking at the fact that they could have had a very... They may have wanted a smooth sailing relationship, or you may have wanted this smooth sailing relationship, and you're being told that life isn't like that. We have grief, we have pain, we have things that we go through. Something was not meant to be, though, is what I'm getting here. Especially with that Wheel of Fortune, something was not meant to be. Tell me about the Five of Wands, please. The Hierophant is coming out to the Star, and the Queen of Pentacles has wanted to show itself again in reverse. So the Hierophant is about larger communities, or not even larger communities, it's more institutions. This could be marriage, it could be divorce, it could be going to university, it could be going to a realtor, for example. And you have the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. So it may have been that something here wasn't really, something wasn't planned properly in detail. It could have been this relationship. Someone did not plan properly a relationship, or they didn't look into the finer details of the relationship, and either they found something too hard, they fought against something here, they fought against this relationship happening, or they wanted to put some sort of strife into a relationship. If this is like a third party energy, it seems like if this hasn't happened for you, and this is confirmation of something that could happen, there may be this third party energy that's kind of trying to place some sort of wedge in the form of a Ten of Wands, or even as the Five of Wands, into a relationship that's actually so far been pretty good, or been pretty like even keeled in how you communicate, how you know, show affection, how you lean on each other or have independence. And it has, whatever this wedge is, has caused some sort of strain. It has caused some sort of strain. I have a feeling, though, that whoever this person is, they may have been in a relationship with this other person. So if you're not in a relationship, and if you're single and you're kind of like, well, this is not me, there may be someone that's coming in for you who... Why is this so cold? 1 second. This is very cold. There may be... You switch on. It may be that there is someone that's coming in for you that has healed or has been working through stresses with an ex, and this person is now wishing to bring in the same issues that they may have had with that person when they were in a relationship, and now they're going to try and bring in some sort of strain or strife for you when you start dating this person. Now I'm going to try and figure out this heating because I'm flipping cold. And this is not working. Why are you not working, man? Come on, let me put you there. I'm sorry. Maybe this is also a sign here. There we go. So it took me a while to kind of figure out where I had to press the buttons. There's someone here that is trying to figure out how to press your buttons. There may be someone here that's trying to press your buttons in insecurity, though. This is not about anger or trying to get you to argue as much as we have the Five of Wands coming out. This is to do with abundance. This is your abundance mindset. This is the way that you nurture, or the way that a relationship is kind of equal in how you nurture each other. If you're already in a relationship, if you've been having like a rocky patch, or there's kind of doubts there, there is this energy of someone trying to play on the insecurities that you may have, and you're being told, as much with the Five of Wands is about conflict and confrontations, I'm also getting from this, there is a need for you to kind of fight for what you feel is worth it. If it's worth you fighting for this relationship, then fight for it. If you don't feel like it's worth fighting, then don't. But the Queen of Pentacles being in reverse is about things withering rather than things growing. It's about taking, you know, almost like neglecting either oneself or a relationship, because this is about nurturing, right? So the opposite would literally be neglect. Now, if I put that one down here with the Lovers, and then you have the Hierophant here. Okay, so someone fighting in the courts over a relationship. How interesting. Tell me more. Tell me about this Ten of Wands. Okay, you've got death in reverse. Yeah, there's definitely this want or intent for someone to place some sort of strife in front of your path and to keep it there. Just to keep it there. Keep you feeling uncomfortable. And I think it comes down to the fact that whether or not a person comes into your life in a romantic stance, or whether or not you're in a relationship now, romantically, this is to do with money and it's to do with pride. The Nine of Swords has come out here. Someone's annoyed at the way that either you have healed from a past relationship, or how someone else that may be coming into your life in a romantic way has healed and moved on from that relationship. There does seem to be, you've got the Queen of Swords coming out here as well, and then you have the Nine of Swords. So somebody is, this third party, whether it be your ex or their ex, they have kind of convinced either people around them, or they're trying to convince themselves with this Queen of Swords in reverse, that you or this person, this romantic person, they're lying about being happy, or they're lying about their healing process, and they want to kind of like prove you wrong, so to speak. Why is this coming out now? Knight of Pentacles. Okay. Nine of Pentacles. Why does this cash out for them? Because the Knight of Pentacles is one of the slowest knights in the deck. So it talks about how we have to be really patient. And it came up in my last reading talking about trusting the process. And when it comes to the Knight of Pentacles, it's like investing, putting money into the bank and just waiting and watching the interest grow and leaving it for however many months or years. And then kind of, once you've got that massive nest egg, being able to take that out and go, hey, look, I was patient. With it being in reverse, this is either there is no cash out, or wanting some sort of instant gratification or some sort of instant payout straight away. And I'm putting this card down on the first row, which looks at the Wheel of Fortune in reverse and the Three of Swords in reverse. And then you have the Knight of Pentacles. Either this person is, this third party is feeling very frustrated in some way, or annoyed that they're not getting the results that they thought they would. They're not getting the attention they thought they would, or they're not being financially supported in the way that they thought they would if they played the smallest violin and said, look at me, I'm the victim. You have got here the Page of Cups. So yeah, maybe they were expecting some sort of emotional support, or someone to pat them on the back and go, oh, woe is you, you're right, that other person, what a bastard, that's that person, they did that to you, oh my goodness, stroke the ego. And it just didn't happen. So there is frustration and there is annoyance. And do you know what, now that I'm looking at this arrangement, I'm looking at the second row with the Five of Wands to the Hierophant. They wanted something legal. It's almost like going to the courts and going, well, I am doing really, I'm not doing well, or I couldn't afford to do this, this and this because I'm sick or I'm poorly. But if you look at my ex is doing really, really well, and they maybe should be sending me money. It could be that, you know, for all you know, this person coming into your life has children with their ex, and they're saying, well, actually, they've got a really good job, so they should be paying me more than they already are. It's not just that, it is money and pride. This energy of wanting to create some sort of strife, never-ending drama and strife. But you have the Six of Swords coming out. Okay, so they've kind of created some sort of strife for themselves, and whatever it is that they've presented to other people, be that in court or be that to it's like a governing body of some sort, they thought that doing so would get them in the clear. They thought that doing so would either put your name in the hot seat, or whoever it is that's coming in for you in a romantic way in the hot seat, and would clear their name or clear something for them, because the Six of Swords is about moving on from some sort of storm. And we were talking about, you know, going through a storm and having those cells become very ratty and so on and so forth. It's coming away from a storm and going into calmer waters, going into peace, going into tranquility. So there's definitely this energy of whoever this third party is being very dramatic or creating drama and chaos wherever they go. And it's the same old, same old. So the pattern of behavior that they had when they were either in a relationship with you or when they were in a relationship with whoever this person is that's coming in for you, there's drama. There's a lot of chaos. There's a lot of, it's like messy energy. Almost like when you see a cable that falls from, like, it could be like a telephone pole or something, and it's just flapping about, and you know that you can't grab that. If you grab that, that is a live wire and it's going to go straight to the heart. That's the energy here. No one wants to grab that live wire. Nobody really wants to kind of involve themselves with this energy. And I don't know if your ex was somebody that you thought that you could fix, or that you thought that you could help through this. But if they, yeah, if you've got, look, you've got the Six of Wands coming out. I was going to say Six of Pentacles, because the Six of Pentacles is about generosity, and it is still flipping cold in here. Oh, why is it so cold? Oh, that's just switched it off. Okay, maybe that is part of the kind of like message here, is there's a need to be quite logical about this. There's a need to be very observant and logical about this, because whatever it is that they do try to bring to your door, it's to do with drama. It's to do with the way that you react rather than respond. And maybe when you were in a relationship with this person, or whoever your romantic partner is, whether you're with them or not, whoever their ex is, there was always a reaction rather than a response. There was never a conversation. It was always an argument. And it seems to be that's how they play on getting people to do what they want, or getting people to see them in a specific way. And there's a real need here to be very zen, because otherwise it is going to eat into someone's relationship, into a healthy relationship. Three of Wands. This can be somebody's ex, and I mean like ex-husband or ex-wife. Lovers and the Queen of Pentacles. Thank you. Okay, so you've got here the Nine of Pentacles coming out. This is somebody who's very, very interested in being independent, or seen as being independent. But the fact that we have the Queen of Pentacles in reverse, this isn't somebody who wants to kind of invest and nurture and build abundance. They want to be given it. And I know that, you know, we have different types of ideals of gender roles in relationships, and none of them are bad as long as it's not harming anyone. If you are very into, let's say, old school traditional, the woman stays at home and is barefoot and pregnant in the kitchen, and the man goes to, you know, to work and brings the bread home, and you're, you know, you're in a relationship where that works for you, there's nothing wrong with that. You know, for others, that doesn't work for them, and there's no right or wrong way to do it. However, this person, the energy that's coming through here is that they want the finer things. They want to be seen as being independent. I did this myself. I grew, you know, I built this business from down here. But they don't want to tell you, but they use the money from their ex-husband or their ex-wife or whoever, you know, rinse them out, took all of their money and use that to build that nail salon or build that business. And that's what I'm getting here. The energy coming through is this person wants everything paid for them. This is why they are pursuing a lot of chaos when it comes to something to do with courts. They want something appealed. Anything else that I need to know? Okay, strength has come out. There is a need here to be very strong, or there is a need here for patience, especially with the person that you may be in a relationship with, or may in the future be in a relationship with, because the strength card is also the 5th house, and that looks at children. So it could be a fight for children. And I said that at the start, there's something here about being dragged through the mud, or being dragged through court when it's really unnecessary. It's like being a co-parent with someone who just wants to make your life a living hell when they don't have to. They literally don't have to. They could easily co-parent with you. Even if they don't like you, they could be very civil, and they choose violence. They wake up and they choose violence. That's what I'm getting here. The 10 of Wands to death and then to strength is just saying that there is some sort of strife that may be coming towards you, or coming towards, you know, your partner, or this romantic partner that comes in. And it may go on for longer than you wish it to. And there is a need for there's a need to come into union. There's a need to kind of back each other up and to be working as a team. I heard your namesake. There's something here about namesake. Yeah, because you have the 9 of Cups coming out in reverse. And the 9 of Cups is usually about satisfaction. It's, you know, kind of like a wish come true. I mean, look at her. She looks really happy that she's got what she wants. She looks very kind of smug. In reverse, this is a bitter taste in your mouth. This is having to experience something that isn't very comfortable, but it seems to be necessary. You have the Magician in reverse as well. Yeah, so this, I don't know, for someone here, it could be getting sued. That's going to be for a very specific amount of people. And if that really resonates for you, please ensure that you are actually speaking to a lawyer, or you're speaking to somebody who can kind of give you the advice and support that you may need to get through this. Because I do feel like whoever's doing this, they're doing it because of their feelings. Because we have got the 3 of Swords coming out here. This is somebody who's unhappy. They're unhappy. They are unhappy, and they don't like that someone here has moved on as quickly as they feel they have. Okay. Okay. I think I'm going to keep this one shorter because my feet are just freezing right now. Now, you also have the Hermit coming out. The Hermit in reverse, this is the 6th house. This could be a Virgo. This is looking at work. This is looking at your routines, looking at nutrition, fitness. But it's also looking at how you process things, how you analyze things. And that being in reverse, this person wants, there may be information here that they're hoping people kind of ignore. And I'm looking at the 3rd row, which is the Lovers, the Queen of Pentacles in reverse, and then we have the 9 of Pentacles. So there is something here that they want someone not to look at, or they're fighting for. If this is like a someone trying to sue you, or someone suing somebody else here, it may be that they want whoever the judge is not to look at some sort of information. And I do get that this person's energy is very loud and very messy. Like I said, like that live wire that's moving all over the place. They may be doing that as a distraction because they don't want people to look further into something here, because they're going to be found out for doing something here that actually puts them in trouble with either like the law, or it's like they haven't paid their taxes, or they're asking for money that actually isn't theirs. You have Temperance coming out. Yeah, there's a need here to stay very calm as you can, kind of like looking for what the lesson is that the universe is trying to provide you within this experience. And knowing that it's almost like going and getting like an injection and then going, you're going to feel a little prick, right? And that just made me laugh. But you're going to feel a little prick and then it'll be over. Unfortunately, whatever this isn't going to be over like that. It's more like you're going to go for a tattoo in comparison to an injection where pain's gone, done. A tattoo, you're there for hours and you have to just like breathe and woosah as, you know, the pain continues and continues and your skin gets sorer and sorer. That is what's going to happen here. Whether that is for you, whether that is for someone that's coming in for you in a romantic sense, there is a need here for temperance. There is a need to kind of breathe, to center, and know that the strife that may be there, that challenge is there, but there is an end in sight. It's just going to take a while. It's just going to take a while. Anything else? Let's see. Yeah, you've got the Sun coming out. So this could be for some people about children. Something's going to come to light though. Something's going to be kind of brought to light in a very harsh, it's like the harsh light of reality is what I'm hearing. You have the Sun And you also have the Seven of Cups, and the Seven of Cups is in reverse. So this is like an illusion being removed. I feel like whoever this third party is you're going to be surprised by their actions. And if this is not your ex, and this is the ex of a romantic partner that you're either with now or someone that's going to come in for you, it's going to be surprising, like the things that they say or the things that they bring up in front of either like a court, a judge, in front of I don't know, it could be like, why am I getting like benefits? There's some sort of governing body where they're like, they're going to come forward and be like, you do know that so and so did this, this and this, and it's like, that's bare lies, that's absolutely untrue. And there's something here about it being very shocking. Something's very shocking here. Right, I am going to be going in soon just because it's getting quite dark and I can't remember where I put my light, my actual light. So I'm just using the lights in the car at the moment. And it's getting darker and darker, you guys. Maybe that's it. There's something here about this is going to drag on for someone, and it may feel like there is no light at the end of the tunnel and it's just getting more and more ridiculous. And you're being told to trust the process. Know that you are held by the divine. It may feel like things are maybe spinning out of control, but they're not. Everything is divinely orchestrated. This person is digging a hole for themselves while they think that they're putting out a gravestone for you. Let them dig themselves up in a massive grave for themselves, because the whole time that they're doing this, they're having to fight against whatever company or, you know, government assisted body that they thought that they were going to put you in that grave with. Because at the end of it, they're going to be fighting against this, and they're going to have, something's going to be stripped from them. It's like a title's going to be stripped, or money's going to be stripped, housing is going to be stripped. It's going to be taken from them big time with the Magician in reverse. You've also got here daughter value, and it's got money, and then this red being to do with their root chakra and material wealth. That is being taken from them, and it's going to be taken from them very, very quickly. And it may seem like it's very long drawn out, but right at the end, when you think like, oh my gosh, I cannot go through another court appearance, or I cannot go through another conversation where I have to give more paperwork in, it's all going to revert, and you're going to be like, nope, you're in the clear. You get all of this stuff, and this person, yeah, they're going to go to jail, or they're going to have to pay all of this, or yeah, they're just a massive liar. Okay, and it says here, yeah, attachment upside down. Something that they may have been trying to attach something either to your name or to your lover's name or to whoever it may be. It says it's time to take action. And I'm putting this down on the second one. Yeah, so there's something that may be coming in very soon that pulls you into some sort of drama. And you're just being made aware. Know that my readings are for confirmation and clarity of what you already intuitively know. So if it doesn't resonate with you, this is not for you. It's not yours. But if it does, just know that if it hasn't already started, it's going to start very soon. And you're just being told to breathe, woosah. Know that you will come out victorious in the end. It just may take a while for all of the information to properly be processed by the right governing bodies, and for them to go, okay, you're in the clear, you haven't done anything. It's this other person who is wigging out and who has been lying this entire time. Now you've got here, yeah, look, radical rebirth is coming out and live out loud. So this is bringing in a massive new cycle for you. Right, I feel like I'm going to leave it there because otherwise it's going to get so dark. I'm not going to be able to see anything, and neither are you. Yeah, daughter spirit, keep your faith up. I love you guys. I will see you in the next one. Bye.